All right, welcome to our latest Swampcast. Pat Dooley, Robbie, Andreu, the Gainesville Sun. We're here on the floor of the swamp where the Gators took care of business today, 48-14. You know, Robbie, they came out firing. They came out. It was almost like they were listening to the Gator Nation.
Yeah.
Throwing the ball to Andreu to Bose and throwing on first down.
Yeah. I mean, the first quarter's been a disaster.
Yeah.
And they came out. I think they hit them this week. You know, maybe we got a good start. Confidence grows. They got more people involved. And who's that number 8 guy, by the way?
Yeah. Well, Jeremy Brown, you mean? No.
Him too.
Yeah. It was amazing performance by Trey Burton. I mean, you just don't see that happening. I don't think any of us came here saying, you know, Trey Burton might score 6 times tonight.
You know, we've heard that Trey Burton's done good things in practice, showing games he's played a lot of positions, but now we see what the coaches have been seeing apparently in practice. So.
What was amazing to me though, Robbie, he ran 5 times for touchdowns. Okay, the bootleg, I'll give Kentucky.
Yeah.
But 4 times he was in the Wildcat and ran it, and I mean, wouldn't you cover him the 3rd or 4th time?
Yeah, I mean, when Kentucky ran their Wildcat, Florida was on it.
Yeah.
They weren't on Florida's all, and maybe because we haven't seen much of that from Florida, which, you know, now it's there. That's something Alabama's going to have to prepare for, and pretty hard for it, too.
Well, the bottom line is, I think a lot of people were a little nervous about this game because Kentucky does have, and we saw some skill players.
That
kid Matthews is very good. Randall Cobb is what he is. Derek Locke, they did shut him down pretty much, but he did catch some passes. You know, they're not bad in that area, but their defense is awful. And I think a lot of what Florida was able to do was because Kentucky's defense isn't very good.
No.
They were good last year.
Yeah.
They lost a ton of players at the NFL.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, exactly. But they gave up 31 to Florida last year in 1 quarter, so.
They did.
Yeah, it was a chance for Florida to get into a rhythm early. They lost a little in the 2nd quarter. 3rd quarter, they came out just like the first half, really in rhythm. Brantley drove them down the field. The running game was there, and then Burton finished it off.
Florida's averaging 50.7 points the last 3 years against Kentucky. So, you know, even though Kentucky has turned that one corner, it's hard for them to turn the other one.
Yeah, 24 in a row now. It's growing.
Defense played well. You know, there was the one drive. The fake field goal certainly was a brilliant call by them. In fact, one of the guys was telling us from Kentucky that on that play, Matthews was so tired he just wanted to get off the field. And they go, no, go back in and then come back out and then go stay on the sidelines because that's what we're going to run.
He didn't have to work too much for that, just stand there and wait for it.
The play is called California, in case you want to know. But Gators win now. It's big boy football. I mean, this is what everybody has been waiting for, that 4-letter word, Bama. And Florida, you know, look, I right now, as I sit here, I'm probably going to pick Alabama. I think they're tough to tackle, but we watched almost the whole game today, Robbie. Arkansas had them on the ropes.
Yeah, in this league, you know, anybody can win. And Florida definitely has a chance to compete with and win at Alabama next week.
There's no question they can. Yeah, and I think that they got that little dose of confidence they needed to go. They've been on the road, so you know, and Alabama's going to be loud and it's going to be liquored up, and you got to be ready for it. But in a night game as well. But this little bit of confidence should help Florida going into there.
More pieces are coming together for this team, for John Brantley in the offense. So they've got a little bit of confidence. Let's see if they can ride it a little bit.
All right, the next time we join you, we'll be doing our Swampcast live from the swamp. We're actually on Thursday this week.
Yeah, we're back on schedule.
Back on schedule, And I'll, of course, be joining you for the Pat Dooley Show on Thursday as well. So make sure you turn in to Gatorsports.com. Follow Robbie on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. Listen to my show, 104.9. The 105 The Game is called, and that's at 4 to 6 every day. Plug, 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 plug. That's going to do it. Till next time, Pat Dooley, Robbie, Andreu. So long from the Sunshine State.